The band have to like look at the photo and like want to have sex with themselves. That's like what you have to think about when you take a photo. So. When I was younger, obviously I was a huge Strokes fan, and like I loved the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, like all that early 2000s stuff, you know, is when I was like coming of age. When I was in high school, I started just buying like cheap Lomo cameras, like, you know, and at first I'd get excited to meet the bands and like be like, can I get a photo with you? And then one day I was like, why don't I just start taking photos of them? From there, it just kind of became this thing. I was like, all right, I get to like, you know, go to shows and see my favorite band. I just found like a really fun way to like do something that I love. A typical day during the festival, I'll probably wake up really early. I'll just like hustle and get ready really quick, make sure everything's charged, feed my dog, take her outside, and then just go to my first show. When you're shooting these big festivals or these big shows, like every year it just gets more and more like overwhelming. Like getting everywhere, and there's so many people and there's so much going on. I guess I just kind of go into it, just kind of be like, okay, I know this is gonna be a shit show, but I need to like find a way to like handle it and find a way to like stay sane during the whole thing and just like try to get some cool shots along the way. I try to capture these photos that I know like the fans would be excited to see, or like these moments that the fans don't usually get to see. Those were always like the most exciting moments for me to look at, so I try to do that now too. I think it's just like trying to capture a moment where people just feel like they were there and that they can feel like the band's personality coming through the photo. I think that's the most important part. You don't know what's gonna happen on stage, and you just have to work with whatever's happening around. Whereas with portraits, it's like completely in your hands, basically, whether that photo's good or not. I like getting into it. I mean, those are where you get the best shots, I think. It's just like when you're in the mess of it. I think that's important to like have some intimacy in those photos. It can be difficult to capture that sometimes, for sure. But I think those are the photos that people really connect with. I'm always trying to figure out what I'm doing. I want to be like consistent with what I do, but I also want to be like evolving at the same time. You gotta find ways to stay motivated, like stay inspired, and at the end of the day, you just have to love what you're doing and like want to like learn more about it. I think more than anything, just don't be a dick. My name's Panay Ghana, and I'm a music photographer, primarily.